Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bunnysays. I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Minecraft. I was just taking a look out the window here and checking it out. A beautiful view of the ocean and a skeleton way over there, burning up in the water. It's interesting, you could see quite well in the daytime here under the water. But I just want to show you how beautiful cellar. You know, there is something I want to do. Is I want to put a one last thing I want to do is make a sort of a pressure room. So you come into the room from outside, from the water outside. You can enter the house through there. So let's take a look at something here. Where do I want to make this pressure room? I guess to this side. Maybe over here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, alright. And we'll have a little stairway. What I'll do is I'll go like this. Let me see here. There's the floor there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, let me get some air real quick. It's Sunday right now. It's a beautiful day. It's quite a nice, lovely afternoon today. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about, let's do the Celsius thing. It's minus 32. It'll be 48. About 24, so about 26 degrees Celsius around there. Nice breeze. He's finally, there was a really nasty humidity going on, and it finally turned back to normal. It was really clammy out earlier last night. To a point where it felt cold, even though it was hot out, it felt like your skin was freezing. Oh, there we go. How many squares am I going to go in there? You know, I better work this from the inside. Hold on. One zombie flesh there. Must have been a zombie hanging outside there. Okay, let's get rid of this torch for a minute. And I'm going to make a door here. Yeah, that looks good. It's all this sand all over the place. That's a problem. Okay, oh well. How am I going to do this? Okay. There we go. It's not hitting the water, is it? Okay, there we go. Yep. Perfect. I want to take time out for a moment to today. I hope you don't mind. I have a new sponsor. It's the Polk County High Literary Society, and they have a weekly book recommendation. I want to share with you mine. If you get a chance, go check them out. Let's see what we have going on here. Okay. Let's fix this up. I'll put some stone in here. I know the people listening to this tend to be have a literary bent. I know that you're quite a literary crowd listening to this. I know that. Hold on there. So I thought those would be appropriate to the to this game. Even though it's playing Minecraft, you know, not particularly known for its literary bent. Let me go grab some stone up here. Anything in here? No. Where is the stone? I almost ran outside. I totally forgot that I moved everything in here. Okay. Some extra sand. Where can I put that? Although I do have to bring those ovens in. Well, did I turn all the sand into... wow, okay. I put the sand here. Sandstone, sand. Okay. The Polk County High Literary Society is a sort of a book club, that non-profit book club, and they sponsor various literary events. Sorry, they have a monthly recommendation. This now I know many people, for example, here are high-minded, enjoy put away that Chaucer and some Shakespeare. I know that many of you enjoy reading a good book. So, this month's recommendation, of course, is, no, it's not Milton. It's, hold on, get some light going here. Let's get some of this stone out. The Polk County High Literary Society would like to recommend Billionaire Dinosaur Forced Me Gay by Hunter Fox, not a fake name. Now, I know many of you saying to me, Bunny, how could that be real? I say to you, yes, it's real. It's quite real. It's a literary masterpiece. I know you're thinking to yourself, well, so many books are called masterpieces nowadays, but is it really? And I can assure you that I have read all 15 pages of it. Available now, by the way, at Amazon, American Amazon. Yes, you can look it up right now. This very second. And you can find it there at the American Amazon. It might be in the Australian and the British Amazon as well, Amazon page. You might be able to find it there. I'm sure it's making its way around to the various literary book clubs. Certainly, I know you're saying to yourself, that's unbelievable. But no, I assure you it's believable. It's quite a vivid setting. It's a modern, postmodern masterpiece. I'm certain you'll find it, you'll buy it for its suggested price of $2.99. The subject matter is daring, and could I say insane? I would, but if it wasn't for such a stunning masterpiece. The sand goes here, of course, I see. And I'm sure you'll say to yourself, that can't be true, Bunny. I assure you that every single second of it is true. All 15 pages. Excluding the front cover page, the interior blank page, and the back blank page. You'll get a stunning amount of reading out of it. Obviously, it's metaphor. A stunning amount of metaphor. Why, of course. Dare I equate it with Nathaniel Hawthorne, or even some of the Russian literary masterpieces. And by the way, when you picked it up, be sure to pick up Pterodactyl Force Me Gay, also by the same author. Also, the Abominable can't even say it. The Abominable Snowman, Turn Me Gay. And several other masterpieces by the same author. What do they want? Doors. And I want you to know it's brought to you by of course, the good folks at the Polk County High Literary Society. Sponsored by them. I'm sure you'll love it. All their recommendations. That's what I needed. Nope, the door doesn't go there. And check out a list of their other classics there. Let's see here. A list of Russian masterpieces and their take on Don Quixote, Gertrude Stein, and several other postmodern, modern and postmodern masterpieces. Edwardian and Victorian era works. Jane Austen. I'm sure you'll appreciate all those. Now, back to our regularly scheduled game here. We are. Let's see. Let's put these furnishes down real quick. Did want to put them here. I want to fit up there? No. Okay. And yeah, let's move this chest. Okay, can't get into it now. But do remember the name of do remember that name and go check it out right away. So you'll look at it and say, I can't believe it. It's true. Yes, it's quite true. Matter of fact, I would suggest to you all to stop the game right now, this video, and take a look for yourself. You'll be flabbergasted. Let's put up a chest here, actually. Let's put it right there. Actually, you know what? I'll move that chest down. I'll get rid of one of these furnaces. I'll put it right there. I don't think I need 8 furnaces, so that's fine. And I'm going to put meat and coal here. Coal for the furnaces. And meat that I make, cook up. And let's see, should I put that, maybe I'll put that furnace there. I don't want to waste it, but then again, big deal, it's 8 cobblestone. It's nothing. So, yeah, you know what, I'll get rid of this. I'll put something else right here. Maybe the anvil or something there. Anything here, or... No, this is the... Oh, you know what? No, I don't want to... Okay, no. I was gonna say, maybe I gotta expand the house and make that room an enchanting room. Oh, downstairs with the enchanting room, of course. The basement. Of course, look, there's plenty of space. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, what was I thinking? Of course, yeah. Certainly. Okay. Let's get a couple pieces of stone and another door for there. Just 2 pieces of stone. And do check that out when you get a chance. I know sometimes you might say to me, Bunny, that's such a perfect name, Hunter Fox. Could it really be a true name? I assure you it must be. Who could resist possibly naming their child Hunter Fox? If possible, if they had the chance, so I would imagine it's certainly true. Let's go for a different door. There we go. No, let's put this door there. And a couple of plates. Actually, I need one more plate, I think. And what else do I want? Oh, I need an enchanting table. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. Let me put these down. There we go. I'm not sure that I like these doors like that right there. And I love the fact that the water just won't come in. That's sort of awesome. I wanted to put something here in the bottom here, but I think if I do, the water will stop pushing up against the door. But let's do this. Interesting. What do you know? Right in a row, huh? Alright, let's put the door there. Yeah. Why is that not working for that door? Do we have to move it in further? What's going on? Oh, okay, yes. There we go. Yeah, let me try to put down 2 pieces of brick there and see what happens. Oh, I keep on looking in the wrong thing here. Let me just hold on to them. The whole stack. Yeah, let me do this. I was thinking I'll put it there. But no, okay, it doesn't seem to be doing that. Good. Yeah, I was afraid it was going to. Alright, perfect. That's it. Could I put a... You know what? I'll put a couple glowstone right here so it glows. And I'll put one right here. I wanted to make sure I had this hole here so I could put something here. Since I can't put the torch there. Oh, yeah, I can. I guess I could put it here. Okay, yeah. I put them on my traditional fixed brick thing there. Where is that? Don't tell me I don't have one. Here it is. Chiseled stone. we go. This is a, for me, this is a sort of antechamber, I guess. Now, should I make around that? Yeah, I guess I should make around that stone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let me do that now. Oop. Okay. Let me do this. Hope it doesn't mess up the water. There we go. And I'll put, should I just make the whole thing stone, or? Yeah, okay. No, you know what? I need air. I'll make stone, and then the top two squares I'll put chiseled stone. Okay, there we go. And a couple of chisels down. Let's see. I didn't have any there. Let's, wait. How do I make chiseled stone again? Wait, hold on. I always get this messed up. There it is. Okay, 2 stones, the slab bricks. Which means I need stone. Oh, I might already have stone now. Hold on. Nope, none at all. Of course. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start making some stone right now, as a matter of fact. I need to start burning some of this up. Real quick. And I forgot I don't have 8. There we go. And let me do this real quick. No, it's across. There we go. There we go, that should be plenty. 18 of them. Yep, that's it. Put that there, that there. Let's see, what do I want to do with these ladders? Where's this woodworking? Oh yeah, here it is. Woodworking stuff. 2 crafting tables for some reason. I'll put one downstairs. I don't know what this room is for. This room is going to be... I remember, this room is going to be the treasure room. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I could move this. No, I'll keep the stuff where it is. Let's see. Yeah, okay. What I'll do is I'll leave everything the way it is. And let's see, I'll put a crafting table here somewhere. Just right in the corner. There. Yeah, okay, perfect. Right there. Good idea. I'll put a furnace there just in case. I happen to want something cooked up, and I might put a bed down here. In case I come running in here and just want to go to sleep. If I come from out in the water and just feel like going to sleep or whatever, I'll put it there. Let's move it over here. You know what? I'll put a little fence here. I'll put a little fence area here, and that'll be this area will be the enchanting area. This will be a little area here. That sounds good. And the chiseled stuff here. Wait a minute. Where was it? Okay, yep. There we go. Alright. Looks good. The cool looking doors there. Look at that. Looks good. All you have to do is come in here, and there's this sort of antechamber. I come in and say, yep, that's it. Although I probably should have moved the door over one more. Yeah, I think I will. As a matter of fact, I'll move it right here. And I'll make this room a little bit bigger. There we go. And I'll put this here. Yeah. Door there. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's okay, that's perfect. And I'll put a torch there. That's perfect. Let's get rid of that. And that. No. Okay, I put the stone away again, obviously. Why wouldn't I have? And I looked in the wrong thing again. Okay. Alright, sorry, I'm a little... I hate that. I hate when I do stuff like that. That drives me nuts. Alright, let me... I don't like this there, actually, right there. Let me put this... Actually, you know what? No. I'll put this over here. And I'll put all the enchanting stuff here, this corner. And I'll put the furnace next to it. And stone, of course, goes here. That. And let's put up another chiseled brick here. There we go. Perfect. Good. Perfect. Whoa. That squid scared the crap out of me. Okay. There we are. Actually, let me get rid of this one. Put that there. Perfect. Okay, I'm getting stuck there a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, this is good because I can make a thing right now. Stone pressure plate. Put it down. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. And the enchanting room. Let's do that. Let's quickly make an enchanting room. Then I'm going to... Oh, well, it's dark out. Okay. Quickly go to sleep here. And do I have obsidian? I can't even remember. Let me take a look here. Wow, no I don't. And I don't have any diamonds either. Apparently I was going to go look for it. That's right. Okay, I wanted to finish this place up first. Then worry about that stuff afterwards. So, I guess I need food. I don't even have food either, really. Oh yeah, let's get some animal pens going, I guess. What's on here? Guess I should get some cows going, really. I mean, I wonder if I should make a whole... No. I was going to say make a whole land thing piece sticking out here and put cows on it. Make a whole pen for cows. I don't think so. That's what this whole area is for here. Come on, spider. Bring it. Go right there. Oh, I went up to level 40. Okay. I do have chickens over here. And there's that zombie still in there. I can't believe it. That little baby zombie is still in that thing with the Can't believe it. He's still in there. I mean, really, that's so weird. Okay. He's not dying because he's so small. The light doesn't actually affect him. That's so strange. There we go. Get rid of that skeleton. Now, I was talking about before. But how I thought about making, building up some houses. I think right after I finish this, I'm gonna build up some houses back there, and try to make that a big, fix up this town. Start building some houses back there, and try to make it a big town, and see if I could get more villagers to spawn. I thought that'd be pretty interesting. Now, I don't mean any kind of, I mean, at first, it'll just be a flat out, just some generic sort of townage. I don't mean to make it all kinds of, some kind of, oh, I mean, I put the stuff in here. Did I? No, I did not. Oh, yeah, sure I did. Oh, I got the obsidian right here. Do I have diamond? No, I don't. Okay. Guess I'm going underground at some point, too. Oh, no, I got diamond right there. What am I talking about? I need a book. And I have obsidian here. I needed however many obsidian, and I need a book and bookshelves. Bookshelf should be, wood for the bookshelf should be easy. All I need is leather. Do I have, I have plenty of leather. Alright, that's it. Alright, I need paper. I did not bring paper with me. Okay. Well, I can break up that bookshelf and get some books. For right now, let me do this. Okay. You quickly make an enchanting thing here. Book, what was it? 2 diamonds, I think it was, and then obsidian. Yeah, there it is. And now I need some paper. I need paper. Okay. I'll put down my enchanting table real quick, and you know what I will do is I will take a quick journey. Should I put it there, or I could put it here, but then I'll have weird space over there. No, I'll put it where it is. Maybe this room should be one closer. No. No, because it won't. Okay, yeah, it won't fit. Alright. Wonder if anybody's up for a boat ride. You want to go back, take a look back at my old place? Real quick, I'll have a little boat ride back home. Oh no, I got plenty of, what am I talking about? I have all of it right here. Wow. I just totally forgot about this stuff. I was much more prepared than I thought. Look at this. Hey, they're growing all over the place here. Great. Easy. Wow. Okay. There we go. Did I get all of it here? Or? Yes, I did. Okay, let me look around the edge here. There's some. There's some. Let me get all this stuff. Okay, how much did I get out of that? Let me take a look. Wow. 2.5 stacks almost. That'll be a good amount of paper. I could certainly just let it grow again and get another amount of paper. So what I need here is pumpkins and melons and beets. And did I make those? Beetroot seeds. And a bunch more sugarcane. And I'll use that island over there. I'll flatten out that island back there and throw some sugarcane on it. Okay, why not? Oh, I should have brought what's that? Shovel. Let me quickly make a shovel. Wow, I had prepared more than I thought. I really didn't think I had all that stuff ready. I didn't bring that's the thing, I didn't bring the melons and the pumpkins. But that's okay, I'll go back and get those at some point. And like I said, I do want to go back to the nether. The nether freaks me out all the time, but I actually enjoy going into it. It's so creepy, it always freaks me out and makes me tense, but I like it. It's like a good scary. Except when I die, in which case it's a bad scary. Okay, let's do this. Come on. This hill is huge. But yeah, I was thinking of making I'm gonna see if I could make a small town back there. Now I know villages spawn more villagers, according to how many doors there are, or how many houses there are. Now houses has a certain dependent upon a certain thing, certain criteria. It's actually how many doors, like a door with a certain amount of room around it, and like a covered roof is considered like a house that it's considered like a house, and according to however many doors there are, every so many doors will make space for a villager. And what I'll do is I'll put some iron golem guys walking around to protect the village, and I'll put some lights up and stuff. Yeah, because I don't want all those villagers suddenly getting killed all over the place. Especially if I plan on trading with them for anything. Okay, sorry I didn't bring another shovel, but this will go quickly. I hope this is relaxing for you. I really needed this today. I just wanted to sit back and having a bit of a stressful week. By the way, I was listening to a podcast. I was trying to listen to see if I could find some story podcasts. And there's a podcast called Sirens. I think it's just Siren without the S. And is a weird sort of, I wouldn't say it's like well, I guess there's a horror element to it. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's a horror podcast. But it's this girl that wakes up. It's a story podcast. It's not informative. It's not anything like that. It's an actual story. And it's actually very good, very well. Like the girl's voice is very well done, and she has a really pleasant voice to listen to. And I think she does. And she seems to wake up out of, like, with amnesia or something, and then she's trying to figure out something going on. And it's not just a regular crime story. It's like, it's paranormal. It has like some kind of crazy stuff going on, and some kind of weird. I don't know how many people are into like body horror. I'm not actually, but there seemed to be some weird stuff like that going on a little bit. Not too bad. I mean, it's not horribly frightening, but it is. The sort of the implications of it, the story, are interesting. It's actually, I believe it's third season. It only has like 8 or 10 episodes a season. Actually, I think 8. But the third season is starting up, I think, this month, actually, at the end of the month, or maybe next month. So, and it's her trying to discover what's going on, and it has a crazy attitude, and it reminds me of, there was this Japanese guy who did these horror stories that really freaked me out. I remember they really scared me. I think his name was Junji Ito or something like that, who did these really creepy horror stories, but they were really full of implication, you know, like really bizarre, sort of frightening sort of stories. And this reminded me of that, although it's not like that, but it has the same sort of tone, you know, a little bit of that same tone. Junji Ito did this, like one of his stories, the one that really creeped me out was, I had never heard of him. I never saw him before. I mean, I've never heard of him until I happened to see this. There was this, I guess it's a graphic novel of some of his short stories, and he's a horror writer. And one of the stories was this, as these people kept on seeing this, they would see these swirls, and they couldn't stop looking at them. Like a swirl, they would suddenly start seeing swirls in anything. And I think it started out, this girl tries to go to this doctor because her grandfather is going, like, she thinks her grandfather's going crazy or something. And I think that's the case, but anyway, he keeps on seeing these, he's saying he's seen these swirls everywhere. And one of the things is like, and he starts seeing these swirls, and he wants to, like, he starts going crazy and starts trying to destroy the swirls and block them and hide them and all this kind of stuff. And he starts, like, because he keeps on being afraid he's going to get sucked into the swirl, like whirlpools, you know. And he's terrified of being, like, sucked into it. And the thing is, like, he starts seeing them and, like, people would keep on being found, like, it's the weirdest thing. A couple people were found, like, all twisted and malformed and swirled up, like they had been turned into a swirl, you know, like their bodies were like viciously sort of bent into a form, you know, into a swirling form, you know. And I remember seeing it and thinking, but then the thing that freaked me out the most was the guy keeps on saying, like, he sees swirls everywhere. Like, he sees it in his coffee. If he puts cream in his coffee, suddenly he sees swirls in it, and, you know, he's seeing swirls, like, everywhere. And finally, at one point, he happens to be looking in the mirror, and he sees a swirl in his own eardrum, you know, like the hair in his, like the way the eardrum sort of swirls around. And he's, like, got a knife, and he's like, I was like, oh my God, has this knife, and I think he's gonna, like, he's trying to destroy all these swirls, so he's like, you know, basically he's gonna, like, shove the knife into his own eardrum and stuff, and, you know. that's when his granddaughter stopped him, and I believe, but anyway, he eventually gets turned into a swirl too. You know. But yeah, the story sort of reminds now that's sort of horrible, but the story sort of gives me that sort of vibe a little bit. I mean, except without the crazy horror. Somewhat the horror's there, somewhat, and it's but it's I can't tell what's going on yet because it's sort of a mystery of who she is and what's going on. One of the unusual things the first time I've ever seen this before was that they're sort of incorporating you, the listener, into the story, because she's not just supposedly talking to you. She says she's trying to find. When she supposedly, I think, went to sleep or something like that. They were like her and a certain amount of friends or something. One of which was supposed to be you. And so she's talking to you as though she's making a memoir, and sort of as if she's talking to you, and she's trying to find you. Which I thought that was pretty unusual. Sort of, it takes the listener and sort of brings the listener into the story as an active participant. It's not like just somebody supposedly talking to, like you the survivor, you who are finding my message, listen to this. It's in this case, she is supposedly actually looking for you, although she keeps calling you Zach or something like that, which kept on reminding me of Deadly Premonition, I think. And but you're like, well, I'm not Zach, and you're listening to it going, I'm not Zach. But so, I mean, I think the idea is that supposedly she doesn't know who you are. She's trying to, find you. Or that there's something, something's going on. She doesn't know who you are, or she's looking for somebody else and it's not you. It's not you, and, I don't know. I don't know yet. I didn't hear all the seasons yet. Oh, I should have. Did I put water here? I should do that. Oh yeah, I could do that. Oh yeah. I'll make lines here and put water in it. But it's like she'll keep on saying, like, she's talking as if she's talking to you, but she keeps calling you, she'll suddenly start calling you Zach or something. I think it was Zach or Mike or something like that. But, and so, but you're like, I'm not Zach. And so I get the feeling that she's going to find out, supposedly. What is he doing here? Freaking me out. And, let's see here. Yeah, okay, yep. Here, actually. And, yeah, so, part of you is wondering, when's she going to realize that you're not Zach, and that she's looking for somebody else. I think the idea is that she's trying to find you to kill you or something like that, or she thinks you have something to do with it or something like that. I'm not sure, I have to listen to the rest of it. But it was a very interesting story, and I actually sort of liked her voice. I thought her voice was actually really interesting. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill those two things up with water. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at the bottom of the house. Looks pretty good. Look at that. Has a nice lighting going on, and check it out. The door there, even the door's sort of lit up because of the water, the way the water is. So that's cool. But yeah, if you're up for a story type of podcast, that might be something to listen to. I'm going to finish listening up to it, I think tonight maybe. And check it out. And I'm sort of, I'll see. I mean, and it seems to be well written so far. Like, you know, and it's sort of that, it has that sort of weird mix of, you know, X-Files type of, in sort of horror and, like, I guess sort of like an X-Files type of horror. You know, of the stories in the X-Files that were like, the horror ones, I mean, you know. They all weren't. Remember, there was a lot of UFO stuff and stuff like that in some of the X-Files stories, but the ones that were sort of, they had like supernatural stuff, but I'm talking like the horror story ones, like that guy. If you ever watch the X-Files, there's this guy that was, that's, you know what? Yeah, there was a X-Files story with this guy that could squeeze into like pipes and stuff like that. He can make his body, like he could make his body all thin. He would slip into these like tiny little like pipes and stuff like that. Like he literally squeezed his body, like his body became like rubber and he could squeeze it. He was this really creepy dude that would go into like pipes and stuff and kill people. I think he ate their livers or something like that. He needed to live. So he would squeeze through people's pipes, like through their sewage. And then sneak in, kill them, and like, I think eat them or something, like cannibalize them and stuff. And that's what that story reminded me of, that swirl story. I swear they got that story from, the X-Files got that story from the Junji Ito guy. That swirl story. But sometimes when I'm listening to it, I get that type of vibe of that story off it. So I always find that sort of unusual. That type of story. And I thought that was pretty. So if you like stories like that, I check that out. And of course, again, the woman has a nice, pleasant voice. And so it might be something to listen to. Well, I don't know if you want to listen to it when you're sleeping, but maybe something to listen to in bed while you're before you're sleeping or whatever. Before you sleep. I don't know if you want to be going to sleep listening to that. It'll give you nightmares or something. There, that's it. There, pretty good. I feel good about that island too. Okay. Alright, I'm going to call it a break here. Next, I'm going to, you know what? I might travel back to my home base to grab some extra stuff. Maybe grab some paper or something like that. I'll grab some melon and pumpkins. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But I'll do that off camera so you don't have to worry. You don't have to waste your time watching that. But, thank you for joining me on Bunnysays and making the rounds again as normal. Please like and subscribe. That's what I mean. But, you know, I wonder if I could drag an entire cow here in a boat. That'd be sort of funny. But I think there's some down there, the sheep. I think I remember looking down there and seeing sheep and cows. So, I don't have to worry about that. But, again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. So, goodbye for now.